I think it was last year, he pulled off a concert that people thought he wouldn't pull off. And this is none other than Levixone. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from KLA, welcome with me, Uganda's finest musician, none other than Levixone! What's between you and Don Moen?
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. I was watching TV and I hear you're gonna do an album with Don Moen. How is that coming up?
First, I want to say hello to everybody. My name is Levixone. I love Jesus so much. Yeah. I met Don Moen when he came to Uganda. That was my first time. It was like a dream coming true. I went to pick him from the airport. We met. He really liked me so much. Connected. He liked my music. We exchanged everything. He said it at the airport, like, it would be nice to do a song with you before I leave Uganda. So when we came, like, you know what it means. Don Moen tells you, what do you think if we get...
Anything you agree. Even if he says, can I adopt you? I'll go, we go.
Definitely. So I didn't sleep that night. I didn't sleep because I could not believe it. So I waited for Thursday to come for the press conference. From there, we went to studio and we put down something. Then on Friday, again, I get the opportunity to go perform with him in Rwanda, Kigali.
Kigali, how was it in Rwanda?
It was nice. So I got a chance to sit with him on the same plane. We got everything together, so it was a blessing. So
you sat together on the plane?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, how are you eating?
Great.
In the spirit,
The truth is, you know what it means.
Yeah, man, I know.
I could not stop pinching myself, poking myself. Why?
Am I
too full? But it was real, and I'll give the glory back to God. So we did ministry together. The guy, he made a statement. He was like, wow, my coming to Uganda, I think, was to meet you. So I thank God that I met you. He told me, I learned a lot of things from him. In other words, just give the glory back to God.
So, when are you going to visit him? Any plans?
Yeah, I'm going in August.
Please remember me when you reach your camp. I come as hand luggage. So you're working on an album with him, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has worked with a guy from Nigeria. He's a busy man. So you should keep on praying for me so that everything comes to pass. You will get there.
Absolutely.
Also, one thing you taught me, it's not all about the music, but also the connection I have with him. You know what it means to be like talking to him on WhatsApp.
Yeah. First hand. There's no Muvumba Kevi.
Following you everywhere. You know that feeling. Man, following you on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
No. I'm not yet to grow now. I'm still growing.
I tell you a story. One time I went for a wedding and I was seated there and the groom woke up to speak and said, I'm happy to see Pablo here. I used to watch him on TV when I was young. I went home and wrote my will. So you're saying, So
we went, it was a successful concert. Again, I performed before him.
Yeah.
I performed, then he came on stage. Then he asked me a question. Everywhere you go, people put the lights up. In other words, he was so surprised to see that energy we have here in Africa.
Yeah.
That you get on stage, you command the crowd, whatever you want them to do, that's what they're doing. I was like, man, there's something with you. I was like, but many artists do it here.
Actually, I saw it at the last Don Moen concert, when you did your first two songs and they wanted you to get off.
Yeah,
and the people
because
said,
of time.
No way, you have to turn the replay.
Yeah, and I want to also give the glory back to God for favor. Yeah, again and again. So things God is doing.
I remember, I think it was around 2003 or 4. You used to come, when it was the gospel night.
Yeah.
When we used to have a TLC.
I think it was 2010.
Yeah, 10. We used to have a gospel night at TLC. It's now deceased also. It's a parking
And
lot.
imagine 2010, I think I was 15 years old.
Yeah, those who can do the math, you know. Yeah, so I used to see you coming there with the late
Mark Elvis.
Mark Elvis.
Yeah.
And you know, I see you guys, you know, doing what was your first song you ever did at that space?
When you told me to come here, by the way, it reminded me so much. There's an interview you had with Mark Elvis.
Yeah, I had an interview with Mark Elvis.
I always watch it on YouTube. Every time, like, I feel like I miss him, I go watch his music on YouTube, and also the performances we used to have together. So even today when I was coming here, I was thinking about him so much and thinking about this show. And I want to thank you so much for this opportunity, because this really reminds me of Mark Elvis. Mark Elvis is like a brother to me. He was like a father. I never had a chance to grow up with my real dad. I grew up with my stepmom. My mom and my stepdad. I left home when I was 9 years old and started being on the streets of Kosovo. So
Kosovo, just to make it clear, it's not in Russia.
No.
It's somewhere in Uganda. Where is Kosovo?
There's a slum in Lunguja.
In Lunguja.
But it's one of the biggest slums.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I joined the streets after leaving home, I started doing a lot of things. I didn't know Christ by that time. I did a lot of things. I sold Jaga. I joined boxing.
Yeah, that grass that makes you understand why birds fly.
Yeah. And I was not good at it. I want to thank God. I tried it, but I think it was not for me. So I just sold it. I also tried to sell roast meat and also sell water in town before I met Mark Elvis. So we started even stealing from people, fighting. I joined boxing. I was a good boxer. So we could take from people every time. So one guy, the one we used to steal with, he got killed. They killed him. It was on 31st. I went to call him. We go party, like, you know how it happens, like 31st, celebrating the year. So when we reached there, that day we didn't steal from anybody. It was just mistaken. Understand? Guys thought he had stolen from they were Sudanese. So they were very tough people.
Sudanese, I know, no?
So this guy, he was killed in my face. So among the people who were there, one woman pointed at me, was like, "You're next." Because this woman thought this boy had to really stole from these guys. So I took off. From that time I started feeling like, now I need to care about my life. If I do, I started now fearing life. Like if I do anything wrong, I'm gonna die. Because of the word that woman told me. So time came, I could not steal from anybody, so I went to look for a job. I got a job as a pool attendant. You know, pool table.
Pool table, I thought a swimming pool.
I was good, I used to play pool so much. From morning, evening, and at night, I sleep under the pool table. In the same slum, Kosovo.
That is sleeping on the job.
So people who know Kosovo, even up to now, when it rains, it floods. So one day I got the tent which used to cover it. Had rain, where I got the tent which to cover the pool, I covered myself. So my boss that day came early. He phoned me down and he phoned when the table had got wet. So he told me, "You're leaving my table to wet." So it's just me. So I had no job. There's something I'd seen in church. When you perform, people give you money. I saw some dancers one day. I'd taken like some good days, nothing to eat, because many kids had joined the streets. So they wake up very early, they go take the garbages from the restaurants and they are given your food.
The competition was stiff.
Yeah, definitely. So I went to, it was too much for me. So I went to a place in Mengo, it's called Chifudu. This is how I met Mark Elvis. I'm telling you about Mark Elvis. When I went there, my mission was to perform and get money, because I wanted to get something to eat. I went and found an MC in Uganda. I want to perform. It's like, what are you going to do? The truth is, me, I didn't know that I can sing. The only thing I knew, I would go on stage and dance, or do summer song, and I get the money because I had sing in church. So this guy was like, no, sample, you sing for me. The only opportunity we can give you is to sing because we have a lot of dancers. So because I was, a ghetto boy, I created something there and then. The guy loved it. I don't know even where it came from. So when I was going on stage, the co-MC comes, we give you the platform together. You also sing for me. So I could not remember what I had sung for the other guy.
Yeah.
I created something again. The guy loved it. I was given the platform. When I went on stage, the guy got the floppy disk, puts it in a piano, plays a beat. I sang. All my pockets were full. People gave me a lot of money.
So what were you singing?
I don't remember. I was singing.
Just singing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when I left stage, this is when I met Christopher Fabulous, Mark Elvis, and Tikita. So they told me, Kido, you wait for us. Me, I thought these stars are going to add me more money. So I wait for them. When they got done with their performance, they had some timbers and some plywoods. They were going to start a studio. But I didn't know that they were going to start a studio. So they tell me, help us carry the things.
Yet you're loaded.
Not even loaded. I thought these guys are going to add me more money. I told them I'm not going to do it. And like, we're going to beat you. So I was like, I will not let this. What made me leave home is being beaten like a slave.
You remember the South Sudan woman?
No. I was not beaten by any Sudani. So I helped them, I carry their things. We go where they were going. After promising me if I don't do it, they'll beat me. When we reached there, the guy looked at me and was like, Nekido, do you have where to stay? Who do you stay with? Because I had already, I didn't like them. When they're commanding me every time we beat you, I lied to them. I was like, I have where to stay. I live with my parents. They're like, someone who lives with the parents, you can't look like that. We are going to beat you if you don't tell us the truth. I said to tell them the truth, but the truth indeed it set me free. And again, so they were like, from today, you're going to start sleeping here. This is a studio. No one is going to be sleeping here. Sleep here. Take care of this studio. Have a home. So my life started changing like that. I meet every artist. All the big artists used to come. The Petermans, the Beckles. I wash their shoes. They send me to buy for them cassava, pancakes, all the things. So Mark Elvis, I fall in love with his music so much. Mark Elvis, I used to be with him in studio. I watched him do his things. He was extremely talented.
Yeah, I remember him. He was amazing.
He was very, very talented. So he recorded my first song. I think I was 14, 13 years old. So I did my first, I would call it an album because I recorded a lot of songs. So he liked me so much. He started coming and we started staying in studio together. He didn't go back at his house.
Actually, people thought you were brothers.
Yeah, definitely, because he got me when I was young. Can you imagine? So he was not like a brother to me, he was a father, because in my life I had not thought that father figure. So God helps me. I come to know Christ more from these guys. I go give my life to Christ at Word of Life Community Church. That's also where I got the opportunity to go back to school. I got a white guy who paid for my school fees. I was like, what does it take to put this boy back in school? Because he was told that people thought I was still a street child because I could not change clothes.
Yeah, you had the symptoms, qualities, and characteristics of a street child.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this guy decides to put me back to school. I think that was another turning point. But I heard you telling a story here. In that class, I was the tallest. We were small kids, and I could fear to associate with them because of my past, weak things and all the things. And also the parents used to come at school. They tell teachers, do not allow this boy the boy we had who came from the street to associate with our kids. We know he got here, sponsor, what. So it was too much.
Acute stigma.
Yeah, my life didn't change in a minute. But God is grace, and God knowing you, choosing you. Me, I never chose God, He chose me, you understand? So He knew my life. So from there, church gave me platform. I was given what to put on, people gave me clothes, everything.
Collective contribution.
Yes, and we used to eat porridge at church, so I could come every time for Sunday school and all that. So my life changed.
And there's always something special about that porridge.
Yeah.
Most of the children don't take it, they put on weight. They look like Mwana Mujimu.
Yeah, but I was a small guy.
So when did you record your breakthrough album?
I was in my P7 vac. Yeah, when I recorded No Nyom.
No Nyom.
Yeah, No Nyom, you have a singer, no. Yes, I was in my P7 vac.
Hey.
I recorded the song. Then when I went to school, people told me, man, your song plays on radio.
Yeah, we used to play it on Power FM.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, I started it. So okay, now I came back in 2012 at home after when I had lost my grandpa. Leaving home, I know many people are asking themselves, who is your real dad? Yeah, but leaving home, by that time I didn't know that the man I'm leaving behind, the man who's beating me this much, is not my real dad. Me, I thought he's my real dad. I'm just a bad boy. So I always used to blame myself. So when we lost the Jaja, I was told at the burial, I was told, go ask your mom who your real dad is.
Yeah.
In 2012.
Actually, you only get to know who your real dad is when the mom dies. Because you're the only person who can tell
my
you.
My mom is still alive.
That's good. That's what I was saying, that when your mom dies, that's when you know that the one who has said is your dad is your dad. Anyhow, so you get to meet her.
So when we went to the burial, there was a very old woman who looked at me. She was so happy, but at the same time crying. I was like, look at you. You survived. Now you're a big boy. But you're here, you're living in lies. Do you know who your real dad is? 2012, you can imagine. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, no. You're a big boy, go ask your mother. They told me you were born when your eyes can't see. He took me even to another woman who stays in Nakasongola, a very old woman who saved me. My mom gave birth to me when my eyes can't see, up to 2 years. But that guy, that woman treated me.
The lady in Nakasongola?
Yes.
Was she a Mularo?
No, she was not a Mularo, she was a Mururi. I was told they used even to eat people.
You are humanitarians, eh? She called you the husband. I don't know why grandmothers call the children my husband.
My husband, look at you became now a boy. You almost lost your life. What? I was like, what is happening here? A lot of things. So when we came back, I went to my mom's place. By that time, I had not gone back. So I went and asked Mom who my real dad is. She was very tough. She tried to, what are you asking me? So I told my mom, I told my mom, you see, like the way I left this place when I was 9, I will go if you don't tell me the truth and you never see me again. So I was trying to scare her. I don't know if I would have left. She told me the truth because my mom loves me so much. She's my everything. So she told me her story, and I would love to share this with everybody because I know my story can be your story, but these are stories. And why we tell our stories is to give hope to other people who are in the same situation we used to be in. my mom was raped when she was young, very young. So as you know, the Pablos, they never, tebaita makuma tu, bus clubs to Zabachala. I don't know how Pablo did it. Banyankoles and Banyarwandas.
As it was prayer and fasting.
So my mom told me a story. It was very, very sad. I reached a point I wished I had not, wanted to know all the things.
Yeah.
But when she told me, again it was so painful. I know many of you have never seen your dad, what. There's that time, like you used to sleep under a pool table, now you have your own house where you stay, and you'd be like, but again, that father figure always to be like, hey, wow, is my dad? Or where is she? So that happens. But I want to thank God so much for allowing me to know Him and to serve Him. That the Bible tells me that He's the Father, the fatherless, the Mother, the motherless. That keeps me moving. It is just a word we read in the Bible. But I want to encourage anyone there. You understand? Do not let that life again put you down. Knowing Christ me, it has helped me. So Michael is all that time, he was my father. That's why even when I lost him, I felt like now, who do I have now? But again, I kept on, getting to know Christ more and serve Him, give Him my life. It was a sad moment because, Michael's story, I was supposed to go with him. Yeah, but things happened. I had a wedding here, so I decided to first do a wedding, then find them
in Tanzania.
And again, I didn't make it. So, yeah.
So, did you ever get to know your earthly father? His origins?
I wish. My mom was raped by many guys.
Oh.
So, I wish. But again, there is no any way you can ask her.
Yeah.
Be specific, because I think I would have tried my best to look for this man, however much he didn't take care of me. But as a Christian, as someone who really understands God, yes, I would have.
But you see, the Lord gives beauty for ashes. So here you are, Levixone, the man going places. You had a performance. What was it in Canada? Where was it?
I had a tour. I went to many cities. I was in Belfast. I went to Dublin.
Breakfast?
Belfast.
Where is that?
That is in the Republic of Ireland, I think. Because I did 2 cities. I did Republic and the Northern Ireland.
Wow, how was it performing for Bazungu?
It was nice. It was very, very nice. And I've got a chance. I've been also invited again. Yeah, I'm going to be going back with my band right now.
When are we going? I play drums.
Don't worry.
All right. So your concert coming up at Nambole. I hear there's a big concert coming up you're putting together.
I love dreaming big. I've been doing concerts since 2012.
Yes, I remember.
I've been doing shows.
Namirembe is what?
I never did Namirembe.
You didn't do it, Seku.
No. My first show, I remember very well, it was at Sheraton 2012. But I also want to thank I want to thank everybody. Like me, I'm inspired by everyone who came before me, and you happen to be one of them. You gave me a platform. I used to come and perform. Comedy meets music. Yeah, so I want to appreciate you for that opportunity.
You're welcome.
I've been doing concerts, and I really love doing big things, so that the gospel can be respected. I believe when people respect you, they will start listening to you. So, and on top of that, I believe big things, Jesus gets involved, because that is the only way He can glorify Himself. So, I always dream big. I first did Katikati. I did Sheraton. I did Katikati again. I've done Imperial. I've done Resorts Bugolobi. I've done Uganda Museum.
Lugogo Oval.
Cricket Oval. I used to still go cricket over the time.
Then you had,
Yes.
you had a personal concert with Don Moen. One-on-one.
Yeah, God is good.
Kosovo, let's go back to Kosovo. You've been doing a project for the past years, helping the children.
Yeah.
How is that coming up?
I told God when I got to know Him so much and started serving Him, I said, God, I'm going to serve you, but the day you put me up there, I'll give back to you. But I didn't know how I was going to give back to God. I came to understand that I need to love God by loving people and serve God by serving people. So I dedicated my music to charity. I had first dedicated my life.
Whose charity? Okay, continue.
I first dedicated my life to music and then my music to charity. I was like, I'm going to use my talent and the money I'll get from the music, I'll share it. I started an organization called 92 Hands. I was born in 1992. That's why it's called 92 Hands. So I have a lot of guys we're working with, the people I grew up with, the volunteers. We have a lot of campaigns. We have Feed in Kosovo. We feed people every Christmas.
Feed people in Kosovo?
Yes, but last year we fed also Katanga. We joined Katanga. So we fed over 800 families. 800 families. And we have been doing Christmas. Wow! And we have been doing it for 4 years now. For 4 years. That's a presidential term. We have another campaign called Us for Women. We empower women in many things. Last year, over 30 graduated. Yes, so we bring teachers to teach them how to write and how to speak English and also how to do business. So when they graduate, we give them money to start small businesses. We have built 2 houses for widow mothers and a campaign called The Wise Builder. We have also back to school. We give out books, everything. Last year I think we reached out to over 3,000 kids. Yes. That's the whole district, according to Ugandan standards. Kosovo it is a big slum and it has a lot of poverty. Wow. Yeah, so we are trying to be the change we want to see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put hands together for Levixone, a man with a heart of gold. Thank you for reaching out to those people. So, Nambole, are there any specific dates? I'll tell you the truth. Already the date is there, still November 30th. Yeah, but we still have 2 venues. We are still debating. Nambole and Kololo. So I never want to do a venue like twice. I never want to go on another venue because the haters might come and plan something. I didn't say that. Yeah, but we are dreaming bigger. I would want to encourage everybody to support the gospel music because I believe gospel music is full of life. Wow. They should really put their ears and listen to the gospel. Yeah, and I'm not the only artist. We are many musicians. You can choose to listen to any artist. We have a lot of them. Yeah. Kid Fox. I don't know where he is now, but he sang a song. Rumors are running, the Holy Ghost slander. We are starting to wonder, great things are gone. I was watching TV and they said there's an Antongo looking for you. Is it true? There's an Antongo they put on TV. Nantongo smitten by Levixone. Is it true? No. It is wrong, eh? Yeah, it is not true. Okay, yeah, we shall go with what is right. Yeah. So, now, Thunder Replay has taken you places. I was in Kigali a couple months ago. Woo! They played Thunder Replay. I've never had it even in Kinyarwanda. They even turned it to Kinyarwanda. Say. They were all, do you know that dancing Kinyarwanda dances to that song? Thunder Replay. I said, yeah, Thunder Replay. Is it your favorite of all your songs? Unfortunately, no. Yeah. Me, man, I wanted to, but they don't just go, you understand? They have reasons why they go. maybe some of them they feel down, they want to get that hype and all that. So when last year, something came to my mind. Why don't you show the world that gospel music is full of life? As in, why don't you bring life to every bar, to every radio station? Because the truth is, the gospel, many people don't want to give it, a lot of attention.
Giving it,
People think we are jokers, what?
Actually, people think religion is sorrow.
Which is a big lie.
Because of the first songs that came.
Yeah.
The songs were very hearty.
Yes. So I really, my songs being more of
hyper,
Not hyper, by the way. My songs like, like people think of this boy singing for only old people are going. You get
nothing.
So so this I was like, let me try to flip it. And people have loved it. Recently I happened to win. I've been winning the best gospel artist in East Africa for the last 3 years in Nairobi. Last year I won East and West Africa in the US.
Wow.
So I think now the gospel, the respect is coming back.
Yes.
And I'll give thanks to everyone who came before me for the energy and also the people we are working with.
BET, here Levixone counts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And I always pray to God that let me be that light.
Wow.
Yes, at least let everything. God has done great things in my life. I believe that is a big sign for me, not to give up, but to continue,
And what you're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. Actually, what you need to do, you need to buy shades because your future is bright, The greater things coming for you. You'll be so blessed you won't contain it.
Amen.
Okay, now, turn the replay. That song has gone places, and what is your favorite song of all your songs?
My favorite song, I would say that was my breakthrough song, No Nyomu. But again, I have the most loved song. Like when it comes to gospel, even if you take me to Koboko, over where there's a song people will sing like from their heart, and that is a Sarah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That one.
Good to you play that song when your woman is in the labor ward expecting. Alright! Well, this interview has taken long. Please forgive us, and I'm very sorry for that. We didn't intend it to be that long. Well, here on Pablo Live, we also sing, Since you are also a freestyler, I also want to learn how to sing. You never know. There could be a musician in me. So, the DJ is going to play a track, and then we shall do freestyle together. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready for the tragic moment, ladies and gentlemen? Come on! Soft.
Jesus Christ is the real fireman. Collecting on fire, Pali's fire, and the real cash on the fire. So they put them I wonder when we get me money from. Yeah, the Lord and King of the universe. Even when we walk through the valley of the shadow road, and I feel not evil, me strong like ever. Jesus and the way, the truth and life. Yeah. Listen for the enemy, people can't know me. When I'm young, you send me the prophecy. When I'm weak, you give me the energy. Sing to a whisper, Lord go give. Look at you, make me a gospel minister. True warrior, more than a conqueror. Jesus Christ, I give me the reason I sing alone.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. For more of this, you can press the subscribe button and ring the bell.
Everywhere we go, everywhere we go.